So when we look at 17, it says a flow meter is attached.
I think the hardest part of math and science is so many kids in elementary school decide that it's too hard, they're stupid, they can't do it.
The system must generate at least.
And they just sort of close down.
When in math class, I'm not usually paying very much attention. I usually get the lesson, but I'm always drawing or something like that.
When you get to high school, sometimes we're having to break through barriers that were started many years ago. They're still stuck in that mode of, I'm not very smart, I can't do this, or who needs math?
What does the output need to be?
I decided to participate in the NEPRIS program because I can't take very many field trips. And it seemed like this would be a great opportunity to actually talk to people in the field.
So this is an engineer, a GM, and she's going to talk about pneumatics. Once she's talked about it, you'll be able to look at it and sort of apply what she's telling us about pneumatics to that. Okay?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can you see me?
Yes.
When I heard about NEPRIS, the part that I was really excited about was an opportunity to interact with children.
Raj, you want to come and say hi?
Good morning, guys. My name is Raj. General Motors is a huge sponsor of a lot of programs for high school kids. GM believes in motivating young minds.
Did you get to watch the video?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. We want to show you how pneumatics is used in the assembly of cars and trucks.
There's a huge difference what you read in books and when you see a live example of a pneumatic application.
Again, here's the example for a pneumatic device.
When kids see things, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words.
Okay, this is the supply line.
During the session, I learned about how they changed designs to suit new parts.
We also have a filter.
After the session was over, we were asked a lot of questions through the NEPRIS platform.
I found the engineers to be very real. The way that they answered questions was very forthcoming and easy to relate to.
One question at the end was, are there internships in your company?
Yes, there is. We have programs for students like you.
And that to me was really positive.
Next question.
But I was pleased. I felt like they were very engaged and they had some good questions.
You're solving your problems. I want you to see if you can incorporate the pneumatics. You're going to be doing some pretty complicated stuff when we come back.
I would consider this session a definite success just from the enthusiasm from the kids, the questions. If I can even motivate one kid to become an engineer in the near future, it means I've done my job.
This is our 5th White House Science Fair. Every year, I walk out smarter than I walked in because these young people have something to teach all of us, not just about batteries or attacking cancer cells or how to build a working robot or a rocket. They teach us how to question assumptions, to wonder why something's the way it is and how we can make it better. And they remind us that there's always something more to learn and to try and to discover and to imagine. That's why we love science.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ayelet Siegel, the Head of Education here at Touchcast. A few months ago, Brian Jones asked me to make a touchcast about the future of STEM in education for the Long Beach Edcamp conference. If you aren't familiar with touchcasts, you are probably asking yourself why. Well, Touchcast is an interactive video platform that allows users to include supplemental materials in their videos, such as websites, polls, quizzes, PDFs, and more. So while watching this Touchcast, you can tap the different components and have your own personalized experience. Tap these examples to see how you can flip your classroom, and also look at the types of project you can engage your students with.
Mr. Jones initiated the genetics unit with 2 unusual classroom model touchcasts that engaged the students in exploring genetic traits with zombies. This wasn't your usual homework. These touchcasts served to intrigue the students in ways that go beyond teaching rote, basic terminology. In the first, Mr. Jones showed off his acting chops portraying a zombie researching scientist. Utilizing the green screen capability of Touchcast, Mr. Jones and a student, playing the zombie, are transported across time and space into a lab.
So what is the future of STEM education? How can we improve students' engagement with STEM education to increase the number of engineers, innovators, and scientists in our society? We propose these questions to the Director of Center K-12 STEM Education of NYU School of Engineering, Ben Asner.
The ways in which students interact with materials and technology, very experiential, building things, programming them, trying and failing, the kinds of principles that you see often in engineering design, how you iterate from an idea to a prototype to a product, or how you solve a social problem using engineering, technology, and science, content that emphasizes the application of STEM. We also think that the way in which STEM content is presented and taught should be highly integrated. So science, technology, engineering, and math, the way these fields are practiced now are highly integrated.
How are we preparing students for their future? Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Gustafson, principal at Greenwood Elementary School. One of our 3 school priorities is meaningful technology integration. And this year we introduced mobile makerspace carts to our students because we want creativity, engineering, and design thinking to be an ethos thing, not something reserved solely for a single computer lab or classroom.
We hope to see more collaborations between students, educators, and schools to enhance digital citizenship, share knowledge, exchange cultures, and create together. What will your students gonna make tomorrow? Happy touchcasting!